Hi guys, today I am bringing you a little craft that I was working on today and wanted to try the Catherine Pooler mini takeout box and see if I could turn it into an Easter basket. I used the Spellbinders 24 karat die set and the Spellbinders embossing folder plaid company. And the pink paper is just a plain piece of pink cardstock from Hobby Lobby. So one pass and you get a great embossed design on your paper. It's fantastic. And then you just cut your box out. It's a perfect fit. And trim off those, I'm showing my Lawn Fawn pixie dust. And that's what I cut the bunnies out of. So easy. It's just so crazy easy. And trim off the pieces right here that would be the closure for the takeout box. And then all you have to do is fold it together and you get, a little basket. I was so happy that this worked out. Now it was a little tricky to see those embossed lines because of all the plaid embossing, but once you start gently folding, because it's kind of a curved embossed line, once you start gently folding it, it kind of falls into place. I love this die set, and I love being able to use a die for a different purpose than it was initially intended. I love that. I love to stretch my dies. So now this 24 karat die set was a small die of the month. I did not get that. I went and purchased it online a few weeks ago, maybe a week and a half ago, and it came a couple of days ago, and I just thought it was the cutest thing and wanted to get it before it sold out. They're still in stock, but it does say limited quantity. And scrapbook.com has the embossing folder as well as the mini takeout box. And you could probably find them other places. So I just used a Spellbinders mini attacher to staple the sides together. You could use glue, you could use hot glue, you could use whatever you wanted, score tape. And then to kind of get the sides to be more flush, I just quickly used a hot glue gun. And it kind of made it more sturdy, and sturdiness was what I was going, because these are going on my little tree. I use it for Valentine's Day and I use it for Easter. It's a small little white tree that I used little broken branches and put into a little pot, and I hang little ornaments on it, and the branches I painted white. So I did that for Valentine's Day with mini takeout boxes, and I thought, you know what, let's see if I can turn them into a little basket for some bunnies. And when these bunnies came in the mail, I thought, those hands are going to hang over that basket and hold them into place. Here's a chenille stem, and it's a pink kind of tinsel looking chenille stem. I purchased that recently from a cherry on top, and I think it was on sale after Valentine's Day. The package was maybe like $2, $2.50, something like that. So I was just kind of lining up the bunnies to see how far in I wanted the handle, and then hot glued that. This project couldn't get any simpler. And it was fun too. If you like to create little things like this, you'll have a blast doing this. And I feel like if you have the bunnies, that you could make a little box and put a handle on it. But since I had the die and I had the bunnies, I wanted to try it. And the little eyes, so since the bunnies were not going to be on a card, I took this little Spellbinders, it's a heart punch. And a funny thing happened, and you'll see it in a minute. I punched out black for the eyes and then pink glitter for the nose. And when I flipped it over, my intention was to put the hearts over the eyes and the heart over the nose in the back and then cover it up. But what I didn't realize was going to happen is that now the bunny would have heart eyes. So that was too irresistible to pass up. So I had to make a little bunny with red glittery heart eyes. So you just quit. Look at that. They could be sunglasses too. I mean, how isn't that funny when you're making something and you come up with something completely different? And you know, I always have my trusty paper towel to clean up my messes. And there's the little bunny. I made him into a little tag. And you can stick something under his little paws that could say Happy Valentine's Day or Some Bunny Loves You. It doesn't have to be Valentine themed. I just happen to have scrap Valentine paper, and I ran a tag, and there we go. I'm ready for next year, or for whatever cute thing comes along. So I used that little Tim Holtz, it's a circle punch, just to cover up the back of the head. You could hand cut that, but it fit pretty well. And the way these hang on that little tree I have, nobody's going to come up from behind the bunnies. So it really didn't need to be covered up. But simple as that, put a little glue down, put your little hearts down, or your little scrap pieces of paper. Or if you needed, you could tape the back of the bunny before you ran it off through the die cut machine, and then place little colored pieces, whatever color you want, on top of the eyes and the nose, and they would kind of pop off, which would look nice and give dimension. But I just decided to do it this way. So sweet. Can you believe how cute they are? And here, because I was all about doing things, using things out of the ordinary, I took 2 little glitter pink hearts, glued them on top of her ear, and then put a little gem from Hobby Lobby on top. And if it skips somewhere around this point, I did have to stop, go help my daughter with something, and come back. So I apologize if things look moved at some point. So just so cute and so fast. And it got the seal of approval too. My husband came home at lunch and he picked this one that I'm making right now is his favorite, the pink basket. My daughter picked the little brown craft paper one as her favorite, and actually took it from me and put it on display in her bedroom. So I need to make another one. But you know, if people like it that much, they want it, you know you've done good. You happily go make another one. So this was something I had it was an old Easter grass that I purchased from Target years and years and years ago. And it kind of reminds me of angel hair pasta. So I put that inside the basket because I wanted the grass to be green, and that was just all I had. Any sort of paper crinkle or any Easter grass would work, and you could use any color. That's the cool thing about this, is you could make like a paper bag, a little brown paper bag, and have them popping up out of that. It's just the opportunity is endless with this little idea. And simple and fast. So they glue right in. It's the perfect size for them. And after I fluff that, I put a little bit of hot glue down in the basket just to kind of put something sticky in there so it will hold it still but not lose its fluff. I didn't want it glued down. I just wanted it to be tacked in a little bit, just in case someone decided they needed to play with it, it would kind of stay together. So it's almost done. And I liked how the little staples looked on the side. So I left the staples just bare on the side. I thought it looked cute. And that's it. It's done. Can you believe it? Now on the middle one, the craft one, I did put the bunny sitting in front. Oh, and here I wanted to show you guys, I have decided I'm going to start working on memory decks. So expect a video on memory decks soon. I have the Heidi Swap memory decks holder coming and punch coming. So these are the pictures. I hope you enjoyed. I hope it inspires you to get out all of your Easter things. and start crafting away. Thanks for watching. Click subscribe if you're interested in what I come up with next. Thanks.